the Immortal VP.
Naku, lakad matatag.
Normally ignoring the TA. Yeah, that's why. That's one of the many reasons why. Not that I think the Necrophos is a must pick timing. He's just gonna snowball way harder than you can handle yourself against. And a first blood happens on the bottom lane. Okay, the Marcy. I underestimate that hero continuously. And another one was attempted, but on the mid lane everybody retreats and now Marcy teleports in. Is posing back Fortune Soul. Fortune Soul taking tons and tons and tons of damage. He's just gonna go down. Got a lot of free. Earthshaker trying to steal the rune from Wonder Boy, and I guess he will steal the rune successfully. But in exchange for that, Wonder Boy is now looking for more. In comes the rebound from the Marcy once again. And Reaper Scythe just to make sure the Cold Embrace gets cancelled out. Necrophos. Now the Exorcism has been committed. And they fortify, but they fortify at pretty poor timing because now those Exorcism Spirits, they are gonna go on heroes for a ton of damage. Down goes the Winter Wyvern to a Reaper Scythe though after Dragon Knight has been dropped, and that means Avatar mode no longer has anyone left to protect him. Now this first Black Hole onto the Bristleback, which is always totally worth it, comes out. Ultra kill Rampage for Mango Rose. The Reaper Scythe and tick down to the Vessel with the very last tick. So Necrophos, he's still gonna get another kill, 10k gold lead. I must see who died. I'm sorry, I had to fix your guys' black screen, or at least tell production there is a black screen happening. Death Prof. I'm not sure what exactly they did, they never specified, but we all had some like cringy passion back in the day, and look at that. A perfect cancel of the Winter's Curse, and Enigma even survives. The Dazzle just coming in clutch there. Enigma still low health, has to teleport out of there before Bristleback turns his mind onto him. And Dazzle, yeah, he sacrifices himself. He says, okay, I'm gonna press. Bristleback will block in the Necrophos. Necrophos in a lot of trouble as 4 heroes are hitting him. He's still trying to tank through, still trying to heal through. And will do so. As with a Dazzle, he's not even afraid. And there hasn't really been a good follow-up to the body block. Bristleback yet to walk himself away, knowing he's too valuable. But that means Necro can now just go ham on people. Ghost Shroud to block that Wraith Pact. Yeah, you can stun the Bristleback, but you cannot teleport out, my friend. Echo being used on the Necrophos, who is gonna go down. Double kill for the Bristle, and Bristle is online. You do need to use Reaper Scythe to kill him now. It's gonna be the first kill. It will not work out. Waiting for the Blink Dispose initiation. There it is on the Winter Wyvern. Unleash gets cast and Marcy silence afterwards. But who cares about the silence? There are those huge side blades. Death Prophet just melting. Double kill for the Templar Assassin, who's now on a monster kill streak. And Mango Rose, he wants Bristleback Fortune Soul with the BKB. Way too tanky. Mango Rose may actually be going down. There is Shadow Grave to keep him alive a while longer. And nice dispose. But that just means Marcy goes down. Necrophos, he survives the Echo Slam. And with that, Necrophos still taking through all of this, manages to heal himself up once again. In comes the Spirit Siphon, but Necrophos, he doesn't really care. Has a Purge at his disposal, and everybody taking huge hits from Templar Assassin means they have to go back to base. Saved by a Shallow Grave, Necrophos gets himself a Reaper Siphon and a Rampage for the Templar Assassin. With that, GG, well played, ladies and gentlemen. 25-minute game for Neon to be shown their place by Atlantis here. Atlantis is one of the, if not the strongest team. Here we go, Juggernaut. Okay, on the one hand, this is the most neon draft you can put. Jugger's gonna have a hard time last hitting and an even harder time not getting nuked at some point. Unless, of course, you start the game off with a kill, which is what they're trying to do. With that spin, W's, one more hit's gonna do it. First blood going the way of Fortune Soul, and that means Fortune Soul instead has Screw you, WS. And they go for the Jugger spin. More damage, and they will have him. W's on the Venge died twice in the first 2 minutes of the game. Neon, they are returning the favor from last. Once again, this time around, the damage is not quite gonna be there, and a toss under the tower. This pose out of the tower again means the Vengeful is gonna get finished. They tossed back the Marcy under the tower in an attempt to kill her, and just got crit to death there, and I think it disposed as well. Like, disposed out of position and then just right-click. The top lane is gonna be where the action will remain, with Vengeful Spirit getting chopped down as well. And now Tiny comes back in, but you are a whole level behind the Juggernaut. Juggernaut has every... Void Spirit definitely a hard puck counter. Void Spirit now gone on. He gets silenced hard. And with the dispose, that will be a kill. Okay, so Puck doesn't have to worry about being countered by Void Spirit anymore. Puck gets caught by the Void Spirit. Will just turn onto the Grimstroke though, face tanking those right clicks, and with the Illusion Rune, being able to survive past what burst damage is being thrown at him. However, WS seems to be failing at that with a very... well, I was gonna say very optimistic TP, but I think maybe he just wanted to create a bit of space here. They spy the most valuable kill across the map, the Medusa. They will coil her, they will silence her. Medusa stands still for the ultimate, will land that, but guess what? It is pose for the follow-up stun. Now Medusa out of mana, no way to teleport out, it's just gonna go down. Neon, they've lost this game by a nice Marcy kill. And Marcy, she is pretty fat too from laning with the Juggernaut. So for a support, that's still a valuable one. Grimstroke just gets chopped down for being with the trees. That's what he deserves. And that is Tiny now going down. Medusa getting black holed up. You think you can just casually find a good ultimate, Manifest. Nope, you're stuck out of position. Who else is stuck out of position? Ponyo on that Grimstroke. He usually doesn't die that often for a support, and his Grimstroke skill shots have been on point.
Dire structures are fortified.
Ayat casually walks into 3 Dire heroes, and by the time he realizes it's 3 heroes, 4 heroes actually if you count it. They will take Black Hole off the map for 30 seconds. That is 30 seconds in which Atlantis can take a fight now. And they have to do that. Will silence up the Timbersaw, dragging him out of position. Timbersaw is the tank. You may not want to kill him first, but instead Juggernaut presses ultimate onto 3 people. Kills 1 of them, kills 2 of them. Double kill for the Juggernaut. Patch. Everyone gets pretty rich, so he's farming harder and easier than ever, and I think it's something the hero needed. You didn't have to change anything else. Literally, just make sure Split Shot is a slightly more effective farming tool and creeps give slightly more money. Timber dragged out of position. He still comfortably takes 4 heroes on at the same time. Venge dies once, but that only means a new angry Venge is back. And they will get everybody low health, forcing them to back off. But no follow-up kills, not even the Venge. So this is effectively 4 versus 5. Nice rebound from the Marcy. It's gonna set Tiny up for a kill. Those avalanches are definitely annoying. And now it's a 10k gold lead for the side of Neon, who are playing this like I know and love them.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Void Spirit, I mean, gets tossed back, gets crit a few times by the Juggernaut. Dire bot tier 1 now getting pushed out by illusions. Duza caught by a Dream Coil plus Midnight Pulse plus Spin. Duza dropping awfully low, gets silenced up. Already used the ultimate, but has Spider Legs to try and kite a little while longer. Now Juggernaut instead gets turned on, but he will get to press R, and pressing R means that it's 1 kill for the Juggernaut. 2 kills with the puck securing the other. And they will just clean house. The last one's alive, Tiny. And he goes down. That's a full-blown team wipe for absolutely nothing. Well, for an Aegis. But Juggernaut, he was so ready. He held his Omni Slash. He knew exactly what was daring to leave the base. Are those Medusa Illies? Now the team fight is kicking off at the triangle finally, with a BKB from the Void Spirit being instantly popped. Nice silence on the Timbersaw will keep him from turning around, at least for a bit. Now Timber turns around as Juggernaut comes on in with the spin. Down goes the Void Spirit, not quite able to dissimulate out of there. Tiny instead gets dropped first. Now the Void Spirit with the Omni Slash, and that only leaves Mango Rose, who is a pretty easy target for the Jugger. That's a godlike, that's GG, about time honestly. Because Atlantis, I believed in the Dusa, I believed in the 4 Protect 1. But I think you all remember when I said maybe go for a smoke. Now, and whenever I adjusted, I accidentally hit the button. I mute myself. I'm so sorry. You guys missed 5 minutes of lots and lots of talking. Yeah, it's really, really annoying. And I'm supposed to not click that button anymore because it's on my mic arm, meaning you hear all of the Omni Slash. They barely did it in time, and it was a very close, very hard-fought game for Neon to win. This time around, though, they must be careful not to end up in a similar situation. Tiny will go down here. Against 4 people, it's not really a surprise in Avatar mode. He's really happy about the impact he's having considering how underfarmed he is, because he's behind in both gold and XP. Whereas Emberspirit, who can afford to be behind in XP but not in gold, manages to keep up in XP fairly well. The only hero ahead of him really is this Timbersaw, and he did get safe lane farm for that to make, or well side lane farm for that to make up for it. They will have the mid tower here, but with a beautiful rebound, Timbersaw now goes down, as will the Tiny. Neon, they almost had a timing that they were looking for, mainly the Bloodseeker having a Maelstrom before Atlantis are really able to fight, but through that stack being stolen, Atlantis, they completely crap all over Neon's timing. They pull down their pan. If that's not the case, unless you have a hard carry who's currently dying 3 times in a row, you need to save, you always go farming. And Ryu, he gets killed off on mid by just a 5-man. It's not even a smoke anymore, it's just 5 men running down the lane and saying screw on yo. I think he's dead, right? He has no right of getting away here without a Blink Dagger, but with the Timbersaw ult and... yeah, he's gonna be away. Instead, Avang dies again on top lane. This is twice now. He's just sat in the trees at top lane and wasn't allowed to sit there. Avatar mode, he wanted the Marcy, but remember that Marcy Skull Bash I talked about, even earlier than I expected. I thought the go-to was gonna be more like BKB, one more item, like BKB Blink Dagger and Basher, or BKB Shadow Blade and Basher, something like that. Marcy now goes down thanks to a lack of bashes, but has had enough impact to allow for a follow-up kill on the Ench now that Mango Rose comes in. And as you can see, this Duza, she is finally in fighting shape with the Manta style, with the Dragonlance. She has had a way faster momentum than last. Black Hole waiting room chat. What is every one of you up to? Over on top lane, there's the 2-man Black Hole as Enigma gets found in the piece by 2 and is forced to commit it early. Rubik has now stolen the Black Hole while they got a free Enigma kill, and Black Hole is on cooldown for 3 minutes. Rubik will die for that steal, so they do take away the huge ultimate from Atlantis' repertoire. But I think Atlantis are still pleased with that. It was still a good engagement for them, even if a tiny bit of gold goes back the way of Neon. Because, yeah, it's not the Duza dying, it's not any of these cores giving. Does manage to get the Medusa ultimate out, but Tiny just refusing to turn around means this Medusa does not get a free TP away. Ember Spirit instead comes in to buy her the space to escape. And that will cost him his Aegis for nothing. Okay, that's a good fight for a start. That's what Neon have been looking for here. Timbersaw, he gets lifted, gets dragged back out of position. That Spirit Vessel ticking him hard and reducing his healing by a ton. Marcy, she comes in with the Dispose and the BKB on. Well, BKB isn't great if you are Bloodseekered up. So she just presses ultimate, hits Bloodseeker in the face, goes full YOLO. Fortune Soul, he is lucky with the Basher procs there. But is he lucky enough? We're gonna see. Ember Spirit and Tidehunter were still memed a lot. Nowadays, everybody just calls Tidehunter a watermelon and that's it. Tiny getting engaged on. There is the Marcy initiation. Finally, she has all she needs in her toolkit and a beautiful rebound opportunity to boast. Now Rubik gets nuked down, but not without at least messing up the Timbersaw. Oh, he stole the Bloodseeker ultimate over. If they are just gonna survive, that would be devastating. And the fight starts off with a 2-man avalanche toss combo, but there's the 3-man black hole to turn things around, wasting a lot of BKBs, but then Rubik comes and steals the black hole and returns the 3-man black hole with a 3-man black hole. Holy crap, did Rubik just... Oh my goodness, yes, Rubik just set up a team wipe. Neon only lost one of the two exciting teams today. Because, yeah. Neon, most of the drafts are better than this one, I swear. I'm not sure if they had a stand-in. I'm not sure if it's really still just the patch nerfing all of their main heroes. Because there's a big difference between not being able to play a hero and it being your main hero, right? Okay, and that's 2 more kills, but at this point, I'm only gonna comment if Atlantis make a mistake or lose somebody. Everything else is just not worth the oxygen wasted. Nope. Not gonna happen. Neon, they aren't calling it. I love it. They are such tenacious and hardcore team. These guys, they're trying to hold on to the very last second. But Wonderboy, he procs the BKB just to be done with it. Okay, I gotta say the last...